A movie studio is scheduled to the releasing of 6 films. F G H J K L. No two of these films can be released on the same date. The release schedule is governed by the following conditions. F must be released earlier than both J and L. So what that means to me is that F is going to be here, and that's going to be in a position before J and L. Now, if you guys like the way I came up with that diagram, just put the F here and then signify J and L, meaning that F has to be both J and L. So with that information said, I'm going to go ahead and put what you consider as much as possible fill out this first answer. Which of one of the following cannot be true? So F is second, F is third. Okay, based off this data, we need a little bit more. K must be released earlier than J, so K before J. And J must be released earlier than H. So, not that hard. So K earlier than J, and J earlier than H. So basically with that information, we're going to go ahead and follow it accordingly. And the last condition, so it's going to be L must be released earlier than G. So L must be released earlier than G. So I wrote down the conditions over here: F before J and L, K, J, H. Actually, let me see if I can just put H here, so that way I don't have to like look at the bottom one. And that's gonna be a whole lot better than I'm looking at that one. Okay, so I can move this one up, I guess. Okay, so K, J, H, and L before G. So let's see if I can put any of these together real quickly. So we got F, G, L. So it could be actually so this one could be what we consider F, and this could be before J. Ooh, should just put that. So F before L, and L is before G, and then it has to go with K, J, H. So J is gonna go over here. And then we have KJH, or FJH, I should be saying. So, which of the following cannot be true? So, look for which one cannot be true here. F second, if we have 6 positions available, F could be second or K could be first. Now it says here K and fifth. According to rules, is K before J. So K is before J, then it has to go JH. And in a 6th position, K is going to have a hard time going 5th, so I'm going to go ahead and select E. Answer E, 5th. So what I did right now is came up with a quick diagram for question 1, and I went ahead and put it in where you considered setup world where the bold ones cannot move. So I got F, K, J, H, L, G. I have the rainbow showing that they can go back and forth, kind of like a coin flip with each other by the side. So I can go L, H. The ones that are bold are not going to be able to move out like J, because J has to be before H. So that's going to have to be in that position. G is not going to be able to move out because G is going to be what you consider in a position to be after L. So now we have these variables right here that we can work with. So let's go ahead and answer another question. Which one of the following must be true? F is released earlier than H. So if you look at the board here, you see F is over here and H is over here. And according to the rules, F has to be before H. If you looked where you can see F is before J and J is before H. So technically, F cannot be what you consider after H. It has to be what you consider before it. Answer A, F is released earlier than H. Question 3, if G is released earlier than H, then which of the following could be true except, so I have to put in a game world where I'm going to see physically G is released earlier than H. And to make that possible, I'm going to put G here, and then I'm going to put H over here. Then I have to make sure that L is over here. So let me put G here, H in the end. I'm going to put a position of L. Then I'm going to put in a position of F, J. Then I'm going to put the last variable that I need is going to be K, and that's going to be in here. According to the rules, it's going to be F, J, K. It needs to be before J, so let me make sure that K is before J. So F is going to be first, K is going to be before J, L is going to be before G, and then G is going to be before H, and then it's going to go J, H. So this one right here, we're going to have G before H. So let's go ahead and see from this world which is could be true except. So G is released fourth. If G gets released fourth, that means it puts it's going to be putting the L's, so that's not going to happen. So let me see, take out J is 3, K is second, L is third. Can L be third? Technically, yeah, L can be third. L can be fifth. If L's fifth, that means G is going to have to be what you considered in a position. We could release L or G fourth if we would push back L here and then put G in this position. However, for choice E, L can be fifth. If you think about it, L is going to have a fifth hard time to go here. If we put L in this position, number 5, fifth, it leaves G to split before before L, and that's not good. Also, if we put L in the 5th position, I don't see how G is gonna be coming before H, because the last position is gonna be for H, and then we put L. The G is not gonna be allowed. So let's go and choose choice E. So answer E, L is released 5th. Question 4, if Flubber is released earlier than K, which of the following could be true? So we're going to put what I consider L in a position that we here, and then we're going to put K in a position where it could be released after. And let's see, according to rules, J, H have to come in a position. L before G, so according to the rules, they want L before K, so for this question, so Lg, and then we put F here. This meets the standards F, L, G, J, H, K is before the J and H. So here we have a game board where we have L before K. Let's go see if we can answer this question. Which of the following could be true? L is released third. I don't see it. L is released fourth. I don't see it. H is released earlier than L. I don't see it. J is released earlier than G. I don't see it. J is released earlier than L. I don't see it. Let's do a little bit of coin flip here. So I'm going to use a coin flip tactic right now, where I'm going to make sure that K is here. Now I'm going to see if L has this ability to do either coin flip or rainbow method. L before G, F before L, so made a second world. In the second world, G and J have the ability to go back and forth, and they'll still follow the conditions. So if J is released earlier than G, it is possible to rotate these two. So this one would be possible true. Answer D. J is released earlier than G. Question 5. Which of the following episodes suited for the condition that F must be released earlier than both J and L would have the same effect on the order in which the films are released? With substitution questions, really difficult. Try to see what you can right now on the board. One thing that I noticed is that if you draw a line, F is before K, but it's not only because K can be before F. If K is before F or as a only, that kind of puts everything else in order. All this right here after K is already in order. So let's see if we go through the choices here. A, only K can be released earlier than F. So basically what that's saying is that if you flip here, you will see that K, it would be in the first position and F would be in this position, meaning that all the rest of these game boards after the second position will already be in order J, L, G, H. So that would kind of have the same effect. Let's hold on to that. K must be released earlier than L. No, because if you look here, it's not. F must be released earlier, first or second. That is a good one, but it doesn't really, just because F's in first or second doesn't really put this condition in play that F is before J and L. So no, because you see that L is in the kind of second here, so F is either first or second. That's not really gonna work. F must be reached earlier than K and L. That may work as well, but once again though, it doesn't really establish the L position though. So no, either F or K must be released first. That is kind of what we see right now. However, if you would put the first choice, only K can be released earlier than F, that would place K here, and then we could put F here. Then it could be J, L, G, H, which still has the information consistent, and it'll still come in play. So if you put K in front of F, they'll definitely keep everything else here in play with the J has to be before H, L has to be before G. So let's go ahead and choose choice A. Choice D tells you that F must be released before F must be released before K and L, but it doesn't really tell you about the J though. It doesn't really tell you that the J has to be after F, or F has to be after F has to be before J. So choice A works out with K being released before F, because that doesn't really change any of the other rules at all. So if you choose A, the answer will be A, only K can be released earlier than F. If this video helped you out, please subscribe so I continue making more.